Join me as I take on the challenge of getting the best sleep possible on a long-haul flight using these tried and true tips. Whether you're jetting off to visit family, exploring a new destination, or embarking on a bucket list adventure, arriving well-rested can make all the difference. As seniors, we know that a good night's sleep can set the tone for an entire trip, helping us feel energized and ready to soak in every moment. Today, I'm diving deep into practical strategies tailored for seniors to help you catch quality sleep at 35,000 feet. From choosing the perfect seat to creating a cozy sleep environment, I've got you covered with tips I've tested on countless flights. Let's get started and transform your next long-haul flight into a restful experience. Sleeping on a plane can feel like an uphill battle, especially as we age. The excitement of travel is often tempered by the reality of cramped seats, noisy cabins, and the disorienting effects of crossing time zones. I remember my first long-haul flight to Australia, 15 hours in the air, and I arrived feeling like I'd been awake for days. My neck was stiff, my eyes were gritty, and I spent the first day of my trip in a fog. That experience was a wake-up call, pun intended, and it pushed me to figure out how to sleep better on planes. Over the years, I've learned that with the right preparation, you can turn a challenging flight into an opportunity to rest and recharge. The key is understanding what's keeping you awake and tackling those barriers head-on. Let's start by breaking down why sleeping on a plane is so tough for seniors. First, there's the physical discomfort. Economy seats are designed for efficiency, not comfort, with limited legroom and minimal recline. If you deal with joint pain, arthritis, or back issues, finding a position that doesn't leave you aching is a real challenge. I once made the mistake of sitting in a middle seat on a 12-hour flight, wedged between two strangers with no room to stretch or shift. By hour 3, my knees were screaming, and sleep was out of the question. Then there's the noise think, the constant hum of the engines, announcements from the crew, or the chatter of fellow passengers. Even a crying baby or someone rustling snacks can jolt you awake, just as you're restarting to drift off. The plane's environment doesn't do us any favors either. The air in the cabin is incredibly dry, which can leave you dehydrated and feeling sluggish. Dehydration can also make it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep, as it affects your body's ability to relax. Plus, the cabin pressure and altitude can cause bloating or discomfort, especially for those of us with sensitive stomachs. And let's not forget about jet lag. Crossing multiple time zones throws your body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, into chaos. I remember flying from New York to Singapore, a 17-hour journey, and my body was convinced it was lunchtime when it was midnight at my destination. That mismatch made it nearly impossible to sleep when I needed to. By understanding these challenges, discomfort, noise, dry air, and jet lag, you can start to build a game plan to overcome them. One of the most impactful steps you can take is choosing the right seat. Not all seats are created equal, and a little research can make a world of difference. My go-to is a window seat. It lets you lean against the wall for support, gives you control over the window shade to block out light. I learned this the hard way after a flight, where I was in an aisle seat constantly bumped by people heading to the restroom. If you're in economy, try to pick a seat toward the front of the cabin. It's often quieter there, with less foot traffic from galleys or bathrooms. If your budget allows, consider upgrading to premium economy or business class. These seats often have more legroom, better recline, or even lie-flat options, which can be a lifesaver for seniors with mobility issues. I once splurged on a premium economy seat for a flight to Europe, and the extra space made it feel like I was in a recliner at home. If upgrading isn't an option, look for economy seats with extra legroom, like those in exit rows or bulkhead sections. Tools like Seat Guru can help you check seat maps and avoid less desirable spots, like seats that don't recline or are near high-traffic areas. Pro tip: book your flight early to snag the best seats and check in online as soon as it opens to secure your choice. If you're traveling with a companion, consider booking the window and aisle seats in a row of 3. Sometimes the middle seat stays empty, giving you extra space. Think of your plane seat as a mini bedroom. You want it to be as comfortable and calming as possible. Start with what you wear. I always pack a scarf or shawl, which doubles as a blanket if the airline's version is too thin or scratchy. Plane temperatures can be unpredictable, so layers let you adjust without breaking a sweat or shivering. A high-quality neck pillow is non-negotiable. Look for one with memory foam that molds to your neck and keeps your head supported without tilting awkwardly. I used to think all neck pillows were gimmicks, until I tried a memory foam one on a flight to Japan. Noise-canceling headphones are another must-have. They don't just block out engine noise, they can muffle conversations, crying babies, or the clatter of the beverage cart. If you're on a budget, foam earplugs are a solid alternative, but test them at home first to ensure they're comfortable for long periods. Light exposure is another critical factor. Your body uses light to regulate its sleep-wake cycle, and planes are notorious for inconsistent lighting. A sleep mask is a simple solution. Choose a contoured one that doesn't press them against your eyes, allowing you to blink comfortably. I started using a sleep mask after a flight where a neighbor kept their reading light on the entire time. Now it's a staple in my travel kit. If you're watching movies or reading on a tablet, consider blue light blocking glasses. I made the mistake of binge-watching a series on a red-eye flight once, only to realize my screen time was why I couldn't doze off. Hydration is a game-changer for in-flight comfort. The dry cabin air can zap moisture from your body, leaving you feeling parched and fatigued. Sip water regularly throughout the flight, but pace yourself to avoid constant bathroom trips. Aim to drink about 8 ounces of water per hour of flight time, but listen to your body. I once thought a glass of wine would help me relax on a flight, but it left me feeling groggy and restless instead. Jet lag deserves its own strategy. Crossing time zones can throw your body out of sync, making it hard to sleep when you need to. If you're flying east, go to bed and wake up an hour earlier each day. On the plane, set your watch to your destination's time as soon as you board to mentally shift gears. If you're landing in the morning, try to stay awake during the flight and get natural sunlight upon arrival to reset your circadian rhythm. Let us talk about the ultimate travel sleep kit. Collection of tools that can make your flight feel like a nap in your favorite armchair. My go-to kit includes a memory foam neck pillow, noise-canceling headphones, a contoured sleep mask, and a lightweight travel blanket. Some kits come with extras like foam earplugs or a small bottle of lavender essential oil, which can promote relaxation when dabbed on your wrists or pillow. Investing in quality gear is worth it. Noise-canceling headphones can range from $50 to $300. But even a mid-range pair can transform your experience. If you're on a budget, foam earplugs cost just a few dollars and are surprisingly effective. A good travel pillow should support your neck without being too bulky. Look for one that clips onto your carry-on for easy packing. I also pack a small microfiber towel in case I need to freshen up mid-flight. It's lightweight and dries quickly. Relaxation techniques can also help you drift off. I like to practice deep breathing before takeoff. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4. It's simple, but calms my nerves, especially during turbulent moments. Progressive muscle relaxation, where you tense and release each muscle group, is another great trick. Start with your toes and work your way up to your shoulders. It's like a mini massage. If you use sleep aids like melatonin, talk to your doctor first, especially if you're on medications. A low dose, like 1 to 3 milligrams, taken 30 minutes before you want to sleep, can help. I tried melatonin on a flight to South Africa, and it helped me fall asleep faster without feeling groggy upon landing. Just be sure to test it at home first to know how your body reacts. Another tip is to eat strategically. Heavy meals can make you feel sluggish or cause indigestion, which isn't conducive to sleep. Stick to light, easy-to-digest snacks like fruit, nuts, or a small sandwich. I pack a baggie of almonds and an apple in my carry-on. They're refilling without weighing me down. If you're eating an in-flight meal, choose the lighter option, like a salad or vegetarian dish. Your mindset matters too. Flying can be stressful, especially if you're worried about connections or navigating a new destination. Set realistic expectations. Plane sleep may not be as deep as home sleep, but even a few hours of light rest can recharge you. I used to get frustrated when I couldn't sleep through an entire flight. Visualization helps too. Picture yourself arriving at your destination, feeling refreshed and excited. It's a small mental trick, but it can shift your perspective and make the experience more positive. Let's wrap up with a few final tips. Bring a small comfort item, like a favorite photo or a lightweight journal, to create a sense of familiarity. I carry a tiny notebook where I jot down trip plans. It helps me relax and feel organized. If you're prone to swollen feet, wear compression socks to improve circulation and reduce discomfort. Arrive at the airport with enough time to move through security without rushing. And do some light stretching at the gate to loosen up before boarding. In summary, with the right preparation, tools, and mindset, you can significantly improve your sleep quality on long-haul flights. Choose a comfortable seat, pack a sleep kit with a neck pillow, noise-canceling headphones, and a sleep mask, and stay hydrated while managing light exposure. These strategies have turned my sleepless flights into restful ones, and I'm confident they can do the same for you. Whether you're off to see grandkids or explore a new continent, you deserve to arrive feeling your best. If you found these tips helpful, check out our other videos for more travel advice tailored for seniors. Do you have your own tricks for sleeping on planes? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what works for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Safe travels and sweet dreams at 35,000 feet. I'll see you on the next one.